supposed to be in the 60s this week, so I got a lot of stuff I want to do outside. I would like to finish putting the wood preserver on the goat part of the hay barn. I got to mow. I want to rake up all the leaves. I need to finish putting the mulch on the strawberries, which I'm going to do that today if I can get what's left of the straw bale, if I can get it tipped into a wheelbarrow so I can move it today. I'm going to do that. Otherwise I'll have to wait and ask Dad if I can use his tractor. What else is going on this week? Several of the goats have been bred, so I'm going to walk around and show you which ones of them have been bred. I don't know, this is just a hodgepodge this week, just trying to get stuff done while it's nice weather. Alright, so I think right now it's still a little bit chilly, so I'm going to do one of the jobs that's going to warm me up. I'm going to try to move that hay bale first, and then put the mulch on the strawberries. Earl. I've named this wheelbarrow, his name is Earl. Does anybody else name their stuff? Whew. Now how to get it down there without it falling over. I'm putting it on heavy enough so that you don't see any of the green leaves, and we have had a couple of frost, not a really hard frost. I would rather have waited until after we had a hard frost, but all next week is supposed to be in the 60s, or all this week is supposed to be in the 60s, and so I'm afraid it's just going to go from 60 to 20. So I want to go ahead and get it done this week while there's no rain. So yeah, I just want to put it on thick enough that you cannot see any green through the straw. Okay, that literally took probably less than 5 minutes. Why is it that some of these jobs that you put off because you think it's going to take you forever are actually some of the easiest, and the ones you think are going to be easy are the ones you get stuck on? Anyway, that's one thing clicked off or checked off for the winter. Oreo is my best milk goat, so I'm really excited to see what combination this will make. Hopefully she'll have some does. Olive has been bred. I will put her due date on the screen. I think this was about 2 days after Oreo. So I'm going to have Jelly Bean, Oreo, and Olive probably all within the same week. You probably noticed that every time I say that one of them has been bred, that they've been in this pen with Tim McGraw, and that's because I do pen breeding. On the very first notice that they're in heat, I put them in with the buck because I always heard that you get more does that way, and last year it worked pretty good. I had 7 does. They had a total of 19 babies. Etta did have the quads, and 2 of them did die because they were born a week early. But out of those 19 kids, 13 were does, and then I had 6 bucklings. And that was the first year that I did every doe that way. And it was by far the best doe to buck ratio year. Usually it would have been the opposite way. I would have had 13 bucks and 6 doelings. Jelly Bean has also been bred. Some of the goats like marigolds, and then some of them don't like them. Jelly Bean likes them. Etta will eat them. And then Vernon is just mean, and he doesn't want anybody else to be near him. So he's just sitting there guarding them, like the bully that he is. Now look at him. He does not really want to eat it. He's just guarding it so that Etta and Jelly Bean can't have it. And now he's starting to nibble on it a little bit. But he doesn't like it. He's just being a jerk. Vernon, go away.